Okay, so today we're going to be looking at some articles, and an article is, of course, a and an. All right. We also use the, right? The is an article, but we won't look at the today. Today we'll only look at a and an. And we use a and an when we talk about one thing, right? One thing. A finger, right? A finger. A shirt, or perhaps like maybe a shoe. Okay, we have a shoe. So let me put that back on real quick. If we have a shoe, right? You have shoes plural, right? Two shoes. A shoe. So remember that a or an is used for only one thing, just one thing, or one person too. We can use one person or one thing. So we have over here, right, a boy, a girl, a pen, a book, always one thing, okay? So don't try to say a boys. We never say a boys or a girls, right? That's two girls, so it would be the girls maybe, or just girls. A pens, right? We can't say a pens because that would be two pens, so just one pen is a pen. So we use a with anything that has a B or a G or a P, right? We have to have that consonant sound. So B, C, D, F, G, M, L, P, S, T, all of the consonant sounds have a, okay? But our vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, and sometimes U, A, E, I, O, U, have the an. Okay, so we use an, still means one thing, right? It's still one thing. So it's A, E, I, O, U, and that U sound we have to listen for. So an office, so we have an office, an employee, one employee, an employee, an idea, one idea, an automobile, one automobile. So remember, we have those vowels. So if the word is a noun, if it's a noun and it starts with a vowel, we're going to use our an there, okay? Now, with you, we have to listen to the sound with you. So an, and listen, an umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. So we use an with these sounds, sounds. A with y, unicorn, unicorn and university. So with the U sound, U, a unicorn, a university. An unlucky man. So again, an umbrella, an unlucky man, a unicorn, a university. So you have to listen to that particular sound to know when we use a or an. Otherwise, it's very simple to know that the consonant sounds and the vowel sounds have a and an and when to use them. So some examples of when we use an article. So if you are writing a sentence or talking to someone, you need to use your articles in the right places. My mother is an accountant. I hear so many people say these sentences without an article, or I see you guys writing in your forums and in the classroom areas, and you're putting your sentence out there. You're writing your sentence, and you're not using your article, so you need to put on there, my mother is an, right? An accountant. Because we have a, we know it's an accountant. Not a accountant, an accountant. So this means one accountant, right? It's just one. So many times, before a profession, before a job, right? If I say he is a, right? He is a, and I'm listening for a noun, right? A profession maybe. So in these cases, I have lots of professions up here. And, right, we have my father is an architect, right? An architect. So over here, an, right? An with a. So we have an architect, one architect, his profession. I am a teacher. I'm a. When we say it, we don't say I am a teacher. We normally say I'm a, right? I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. So a with teacher, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. She is a police officer. She is a police officer. She's a. Okay? We don't say she is a. Sometimes we might say it that way, depending on how we want to put our message out. But most likely, we say she's a. She's a. She's a police officer. Same thing down here. He's a. She's a. He's a. She's a. He's a nurse. He's a nurse. That is a tennis ball. That's a, right? That's a tennis ball. That's a tennis ball. This is an apple. This is, right? Our sound there, this is an apple. This is an apple. Okay, it all goes together like that. This is an apple. Yeah, it's very tricky. So don't let this discourage you at first. Practice the pronunciation and practice using your articles anytime you write a sentence, especially in our classroom, on our Facebook group. Make sure that you're writing, when you're writing, that you think, is it a noun? Right? Am I talking about one person or one thing? Is that a noun? And should I use a or an here? Is it a good idea to use a or an? Am I using a, or am I using a T or something else? If I'm using an a, I should use an, correct? So be very careful about articles. They're very tricky. I will talk about these probably about 5 more times because there's a lot more to learn. And this is just the first thing to learn about articles, okay? We will learn a bit more about the and how to use the. And there's this interesting thing out there called the zero article, which we will talk about in the intermediate levels, okay? So please stop by our classroom forums. Make sure that you leave us some comments and interact with the other students and start practicing these articles, okay? All right, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.